All right, there we go. Just getting this. There we go. Don't know why this one's struggling. You can do it. There we go. Facebook one looks like it's still struggling too. Web products, originals. Let's look for flowers. Sunflowers. There it is. And save to files. Save. Ugh, didn't mean to put it on my Creative Cloud. Okay, there we go. Okay. We'll open that up. We should be good to go. Man, why is that cycling? There it goes. Stay right there. You can just. Good boy. Lie down. Lie down. Close. She's fine. Ugh, it's horrible. All right. There we go. What's up, Ibrahim? How are you? Sorry, I put my big head in there. All right. Hope you're doing great. Boom, boom, boom. Get some white acrylic on there. Get some messages. Can you hear me okay? I know I'm kind of across the room, if you will. Get your video messages. Oh, got one here. Awesome. There we go. Commented. Doesn't look like the Facebook is liking me very much right now. Wow. Struggling. It's been on for like 10 minutes and it's just buffering like crazy. I gotta get this figured out. It's bugging me. I'm trying to see if it'll even out, but I don't think it is. Try. It is. Just a little bit. Does that help at all? Alright. First thing I want to do is get my sky looking like my other sky. I am currently recycling an old canvas. Yeah, these others just cut out, man. That's okay. This one. There we go. Alright, first thing I'm going to do you can see up there, get my blues down. Now, if you're experiencing a lot of breaking up, I might suggest right now YouTube and Twitch have been really smooth recently. So give that a try. It might be a lot better. It might not, but I'm pretty sure it's going to look a little better. Facebook should be better too. For whatever reason, it's kind of a little bit complacent, so to speak. Hasn't been as smooth. I think I need to update the settings, but I'm getting there. This honestly is just another I do these one-offs, and sometimes I get an order for another one, you know. And this is one of those situations, which is really nice. But where they want to do another unique variation, if you will. This part's kind of the blah part, but all I'm doing is creating a fun background to kind of go right on top of. Ooh, flinging paint. getting smoother now over on Facebook. It looked better for a second. Give it a second. Go ahead and do all the sides while I'm doing this. Yo, yo. And a bottle of rum. Alright. A little bit more white added to it. Just to lighten up the background a little bit more. I don't know what I'm doing on this one. We'll see. Got to kind of reanalyze my palette. That's why they're unique variations, because these are very loose, very in the moment, which makes them what they are. That's why I love them. But it also makes them all a little bit, you know, obviously unique. There we go. Should be pretty good. I need my hair dryer. There's nothing here, buddy. Go about your business. Sorry, it's about to get a little loud. That should work for that. Valor Queen. Hello, hello. Thought that was you. Sorry, I'm jumping around just a little bit. I'm like all over the place. I got screens everywhere with different people commenting different places. I'm doing a unique variation of an original that I sold already, and someone has asked for another one. So I'm going to go ahead and line this one. Just thought I'd go live and let you see what it looks like to get an actual order as an artist, as an artist. That too. And what it's like for me in my day, just a touch anyway. It's actually can be much crazier than this. So, in which case I probably wouldn't go live because I'd be so swamped. Although that'd be fun to watch, I'm sure. I'm just looking for a right length of brush. I think this will work. I'm going to kind of draw in what I'm about to do very lightly. And then I'm going to use a palette knife and go to town, like super, super impasto. Is the stream okay for everyone on Facebook? send me a comment, let me know. I'm analyzing this stuff. I want to make sure it's working well. And also, all of them, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. I see we got users on just about everything. So let me know. I think what we'll use is some Payne's Gray. It's one of my favorite colors for just everything. Everything in between. You should get a little bit of a view over here. Move the palette over a little bit. There you go. Payne's Gray has a nice dark look to it, but it's not black, and that's the key. It's not black, it's not blue, it's kind of like both. What we want something along the lines of this. Really light. I'm just making sure that I'm putting things where they should go. Blocking it in so that it's not so hard later. I don't always do this, but since someone purchased something that looked like this other one, I want to kind of copy it a little bit so that it's not so different. There we go. Pretty simple. And then a little bigger maybe. Still want that loose feeling. How'd I do? Pretty good. Let's make it a little wider. Okay, good. Looking smooth on Twitch. Thank you. Ibrahim, are you still on YouTube over there? How's the audio? I'm assuming it sounds like I'm really far away. Like that. There we go. A little something more up here. A bit more up there. It's a slightly bigger piece there. Another thing about keeping it loose like this is stuff will dry faster, which is what I'm looking for. And then another set of flower petals here. Alright. Now I kept it somewhat contained because when I go to town with the palette knife, I want to cover up the lines that I just made. So that'll go down. This is gonna be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I saw that huge delay. I think it's doing better now. It was just sitting there cycling for a long time, so I think it created a long buffer. So sorry if I'm way behind on commenting on Facebook. I'm gonna get it worked out. Alright, let's see. This size palette knife isn't bad, but I think I want another smaller one. Hello, Cindy. I just got your message. Hello. Thanks for popping on over here. All right, let's get some greens going. Yeah, let's think about our order. I want to go. Let's put in the vase too. Let's put in. Well, we got plenty of blue down. Let's get our greens together. A little bit of that. yellows. I didn't buy. Oh, it's in here. It's empty. Oh man, sneak in here. Yellow, yellow, yellow. There we go. How's the view for you of the somewhat discombobulated palette here? Can you see any of it okay in that little window? Yellow, which means I can make green from that too. That's just black. We'll need some red. There we go. Yeah. Feels like a time warp. Alright, we'll end with the red. First we'll start with the greens and the jar. So let's get a real nice skyish blue. Let's try this. Almost there. Hobby Lobby started selling these jars here of paint, these pump jars rather, these pump bottles. And I love them. They're still really thick, pretty decent acrylic that I've noticed. And they work really well. Alright. Let's start putting something down. No mistakes here, not yet. We're just putting a few things down on the canvas. Probably should go on light to dark, but that's alright. We'll do a little bit of this, mix it with the blue. Adding white in there, but that's why you don't start with the black. You want a clean look, but that's okay. We'll just do that. Get some white, straight white, and just bow. Super impasto, super thick. A lot of fun. Do things this way. Mix in a little bit of some of these sides there. And a little bit of a shadow. And some line. There we go. Let's put down some background color. There's kind of a purplish hue. So put some blue and red. Mix it up with some pinkish colors. More blue. just getting color down. Actually pick that up so I can get a little bit better coverage here. What'd you find? Huh? Get more blue involved too. You're just fine, buddy. There we go. I like that. It's a little brighter. A little better. Push it into the canvas. Because I do actually want to cover most of the blue in this case. Cool. Through that. Now let's get some fun colors. Let's mix in some like highlighter pink. Brighten it up a little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that kind of thing. It's really hard. There's a temptation to want to play with the paint a lot. You gotta try to resist that, I think. I mean, it's okay to keep hitting it, but it helps. Helps to have things look like they're on the first go. Go. I noticed in my original I've got a little bit darker lines up here. And it might be a little more purple, but we'll keep adjusting it. Let me check on some comments here. Lots of color blots. Looks very fun. Yeah, so do people specify a painting or colors or just let you go to town and do your thing? So it really depends. Like on this one specifically, it is modeled after, and I should just show you guys, one that I had already sold. So here is what I'm looking at. And I'm just using the inspiration based off of this to create another one. You're fine. You're just fine, buddy. I'm gonna move this guy over here so that I can see both streams and comments. There we go. That's better. Oh, I should get the multi-stream though. Cindy, if you're still there, can you do me a huge favor? I had some people logging on not too long ago, right on YouTube. Could you do me a huge favor and maybe check and see if the stream's going okay over there? I'm now going to apply. If not, don't feel bad. If you're busy, that's just if you can. I'm going to apply some green. in some areas of blue first. I'm gonna add yellow to it. Start brightening it up. Some more of this highlighter green, whatever it is. More yellow. Pretty much almost straight up yellow. Now my goal is to try to do this in the one go, which means use alla prima, but in my experience, it doesn't always work out that way, so sometimes I have to let it dry and then do another layer. So we shall see, but hopefully. Hopefully I'll be able to. YouTube's got a delay as well, right? Okay. Is it smooth, if you don't mind my asking? Or is it like really choppy? I don't mind if it's got a delay a little bit or a lot, honestly, at this point, as long as it's working. There we go. Okay. Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing that for me, Cindy. I really do appreciate it. All right. Now comes the really tricky part. I might break into this cadmium orange for that. I'm only going to use a little bit, but I'm going to warm up my yellows because what I have for yellow is almost, I mean, it's primary, but it almost looks like a lemon yellow. Uh-oh. You tell me it's clogged. There we go. It's a good orange right there. Change up my palette knives. Knives. Getting some messages. Give me a second. Nice. Got some good news. Just doing a lot of sales right now. That's nice. Holidays are coming up and people are thinking about it, and I can tell. All right, we're gonna mix in a little bit of this, and I'm gonna slow down a little bit. You're just fine. I know you think I'm talking to myself. You're just fine. You got your bone, you have the door open to outside. So I want to do something like that for my flower. Let's do the air dryer on here, blow dryer. Sorry, that was probably pretty loud. Now let's move to the yellow flowers, which are kind of yellow-orange. And I'm going to use this one a little bit smaller. Pick up a liberal amount of yellow paint and start moving it in with the orange and kind of, it's called, what's it called? Neon pink? Fluorescent pink in the Master Touch, I think it's called acrylic. And, ooh, Everett's here. I have to sign some stuff here shortly. Let's give this a go. So, I think I want to go boop, boop. Something like so. I'm going to hit this orange a little harder and create kind of an edge of where it's coming from. Just a little bit. See how that worked? I give it a little bit of an orange tip there. Be careful. Let that do its thing for now, because then we're going to give it a center. Let's move on. Maybe a little more orange for this one. Not too much different, just a little bit. Variety is the spice of life, after all. So now we're going to go boop. What I'm really doing, if I think about it, is I'm putting the tip down and then moving the back, moving the butt, if you will. Tip down, moving the butt. Trying to do it in a decent way to be able to get something down on the bottom side here. As you can see, that green is still really thick and doesn't want to let go, so you gotta be careful. Or it does want to let go, it's not dry. That's okay. Let that go, let that breathe. Just keep mixing the yellow. Let's move on to the next one. Might take more than one hit. That's okay. I implied one here. That's a great idea. Let's imply a little something in here. Leave it alone. Let's do another one. Let's go here. don't mind if the green mixes with this one a little bit. You can see I did it on the original. Really worked out nicely. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And one in the middle. I wish I had a little bit smaller palette knife. Let me take a look. Looking for a smaller palette knife. I haven't found one yet. It should work. I knew I should have picked one up the other day. Really needed a shorter one. Alright, I'll have to do the harder technique, but I can do it. Basically, I'm going to bend the palette knife a little bit so it doesn't go all the way down to the butt of it. But it should be fine. Yeah, let's mix in this yellow. Should be good. Pretty orangey, but I like it. A little bit more yellow, a little bit more. Let's get in there. Somebody's here. Alright, mixing in a little bit stronger yellow. Yeah, that's better. I like that. There's a little guy right here too. I like getting distracted like that. There we go. Just a little bit of this. Stick in some little things happening here and there without messing with the green too much. There we go. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Check the comments on Facebook over here. It almost looks too bright. Let's knock it down just a smidge. Might be too much. Somewhere in there. Oh, great. Yeah, I like it so far. I need to create some super red, nice poppy centers. Let me look at these up close. Okay. Alright, let's start with this guy. Super bright pop. Paint's a funny thing. It's painting in this style even because you get just so many chances to affect what you're seeing when you paint this thick. Then you have to just wait. Some more red mixed in with it. There we go. Let's see here. Pretty deep red, honestly. I like that. Probably a little bit darker. Higher contrast on that. For sure. A few other areas where some color could hit. You know, why not? I know, you're so excited. Don't worry, you're just fine. It's not going far. Alright, out the dark stuff here. If you don't have any dark, you won't have any contrast. It's almost like without darkness, it's hard to see the light. There we go. Now I'm gonna go in with white and it's gonna make this stuff pop like crazy. So give it a chance to grow even further. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. I'll be right back. You're just fine, don't worry. You're just fine. Back will be home soon. There we go. Oh yeah, I love it. Alright, now just some white tips. Looking good for you guys. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Right there. Alright, things we like, things we gotta change. I think I need to go even more purple with this section here. We get more blue involved. That area. Well, this canvas had a bit of texture already, which is okay, but we're gonna create a shadow. This one's blue. But when you have a lot of texture, like how I already had on here, you're gonna end up with, how shall I say, more high points and low points, so the paint's gonna break, leaving holes in areas. Where if it's a totally clean canvas, it won't do that. You'll have a much smoother. So it depends on what you're looking for. Now in my specific case, I actually don't mind it at all. I need a lot of breaks and whatnot to happen. See how that shadow just kind of gives it a little more depth? Oh, it's just awesome how that plays with our eyes. That really does do a lot. I like that. Add some of that in here. Dark secrets and shadows in here. Make sure. Oh yeah, and the stems. I'm gonna create some stems in here. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of a darker side to the vase. The vase. Alright. Clean that off. Now we'll do the whites like I talked about. The really, really bright spots here. Yeah. I'm hoping it's got that vibe. That's what the original really had with it, that super bright kind of feel. So Cindy, when do you see the majority of the clientele out there, especially on Twitch, starting to both view and or game? Obviously yourself, I've noticed a lot of times you've got things going on. Ooh, you know what? We missed a spot with yellow. Yeah, let's do it. Really bright yellow. Some orange here. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. Like that better too. Ooh, 2 for 2. Yeah, you know, like when's a sweet spot when you see activity really go up for yourself?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good.
Oh, cool.
We're alive, just so you know. So you're not
Okay.
trapped
All right.
into
Awesome.
giving away all your secrets. But I can do whatever, whenever. Yeah, I figured I'd finish this up.
Yeah.
How was the trip? Go okay?
Yeah.
Sweet. This is the slightly nerve-wracking part, but most of it's all gone pretty well. So
Looking good.
yeah, I made a bunch of sales while you're gone too.
I know. I saw that. That's
It's like
awesome.
left to go get work done out and about, and it's like, hey, by the way. Yeah, I like that better too. That looks good. You got like a billion COAs for me or something?
I do. Yes.
Let's do it. I'm ready. I won't have to delay you.
No, you're fine. Yeah. Figured they want them thumbprinted as well.
Oh, right. That's right.
So we'll probably go through and thumbprint them all, and then you can sign them
Okay.
rather than doing them, sign, thumbprint,
I like it.
flip back and forth. And I figured it'd be best to sign them or thumbprint first, so that way you can kind of like leave room for your signature rather than being like, I'm gonna write my signature, and then be like, oh, there's no room for my thumb.
Yeah. Well, that's fine.
And kind of work around it. That's right, I think. Well, hey there.
He's so clumsy when he gets excited.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this is in a good spot right here. I'm going to take a break anyway
Okay.
and leave that alone and see if anything else yells at me, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that looks great.
As far as palette knifing, that's pretty hard to replicate exactly, so.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I came in here, I was like, whoa, like that looks like the first one.
Good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, thanks guys for stopping by. I'm going to go on a little break and get some stuff done that requires me to have clean hands. So I'm going to go wash up and everything, get some COAs done, and then move on for the day. I'll probably come on live again later on this evening, and the usual time around 10 o'clock, something like that. But watch out for the notifications. Thanks, Cindy, for stopping by. See ya.